Hey guys, I'm Anna and I'm 36 years old. If you are in your 20s, I really encourage you to watch this video. I would pay several thousands of dollars if I could receive the same video from myself to myself back when I was 20 years old, because that could save me so many nerve cells, so much of my time, and definitely much of money. The most precious thing that I have wasted was the time. Unfortunately, money cannot buy it back, and I really want you, do not do the same mistakes as I have done. If this video will help at least one or two people who will avoid some mistakes which I have done in my life, that is really worth spending my time on it. I'm Anna Zakkery. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, because here's how we roll here. This is the culture. Why? I'm spending my time recording the videos for you. I'm sharing a lot of knowledge on digital marketing. Every time I try to make the videos interesting, full of practical advices. These videos are devoted to those who are at the moment looking for a new career, looking for a perfect side hustle, and digital marketing, I believe, is the best niche where so many options how you can make money. Watch all the videos which I have posted on this channel and you will be proved that this is one of the best industry which you can hop on if you have zero savings and you want to go from scratch. The other thing, that digital marketing will not be fully substituted by AI, at least for another 12 months, if I can say so. But why I'm saying so? Just because you never know, like the world is so changing fast at the moment. We have no idea what awaits us around the corner. But we know for sure that on today's date, the marketing is one of the best industries where you can make money at a very fast pace and with a huge margins. I've been doing that for 9 years. I've proven that for myself hundreds of times and for my clients as well. Okay, let's get to the topic. So when I was preparing this video, I tried to remember what I was doing when I was 20 years old. Maybe one of the best things which I've done when I was 20, I signed up for the work and travel program, which was for the students who wanted to travel to the United States and work in the United States during the summer break. I was able to learn the language. I was able to feel what is real life is about. I was working at 4 jobs simultaneously. That was a really tough experience. So much has happened at the time. As well as I was studying at the university when I was 20, and I graduated with a diploma of excellence. I'm a civil engineer at my major. But actually, like getting back to those times, the only thing which I really admire myself, which I've done, is signing up for that work and travel opportunity and travel from my small city back in my motherland to the United States and see how big is the world. I guess that was my first traveling to the abroad. So that's why I want you to have way more things which you will be proud of when you get older. The first advice for those who are at 20s, it's never too early. I thought that, oh my gosh, it's a little bit early to start making money. I'm so young, I should party, so every age should have its benefits. And when you're 20 years old, all what you can do, like in my case, I just wanted to party, drink alcohol, go to the nightclubs from Friday till Sunday, and then get back to the study. This is what life was about. Why so? Because I thought that 20 years old is the time of my life when it's too early to make money, too early to become a grown-up, too early to invest, too early to make connections. No, guys, it's never too early. I have a daughter, she's 8 years old. And next year, I'm going to bring her with myself to the marketing conference because it's never too early. She is already working in my company. She helps me with some random stuff. I'm teaching her some vital knowledge. Maybe she will not use it when she grows up, just because those knowledge will be too old-fashioned and the world will change and the cars will be flying. So, but I at least can ignite the spark in her that work is not a punishment, but work can be a great delight, that work is the place when you can work on your talent? Let me know in the comments, how old are you? The first advice, it's never too early. The second advice, which comes from the first one, so if it's never too early, that means that it's never too early to start saving money. Okay, when I was a student, and I lived in such a small city in Siberia. I received a scholarship every month. It was so small. It was like about up to $20. It was nothing. And I barely could make my living on that money. Definitely my parents helped me a lot at the time, so those money were just a pocket money to buy some food for the lunch. But definitely, as a young person, I wanted to spend more and more money on clothes, on some fancy shiny stuff, which would attract attention of my peer group. What does this example tell us? If you want to be standard, if you want to be basic, okay, you can spend your money on attracting attention of your peer group by some shiny, stupid stuff. If you want to achieve something extraordinary, if you want to stand out, this is not the thing how you will do this. You cannot stand out by expensive Lamborghini. You can stand out by your authentic approach to everything what you do. And this understanding has come to me so late. I really encourage you, stop wasting your money on a stupid stuff, which will help you to get trust and some really good relationship with some members of your peer group whom you will forget after you graduate the university or college, whom you will forget in a couple of years. And it will be just emptiness behind that. The next thing, which I also did not understand until very serious problem had appeared. In 2021, that was a COVID time. I had to travel because of the work, but it was so difficult. I was traveling with my kid due to some circumstances, and I had so many seminars and masterclasses. At that moment, I was a blogger with a lot of followers, and I was all the time working 14, 15 hours a day, and all that COVID situation, and some of my family in private situation as well, all that come to one big ball. And when I was on the meeting, before very important masterclass where I was about to perform in front of 1,500 people, I just got a stroke. That was very scary. A stroke at the age of 32 years. How do you like it? I could not walk for 3 weeks. I could not speak. All what I was able to do is just lay on my bed and just to pray that I will get back to normal. Why that happened? Just because I did not take care of my health. And after that, I decided to make an agreement with my body. If I use the resources of this body to be a quick thinker, if I use the resources of my beautiful brain, then I will have to give it back. And this should be a mutually beneficial agreement. The body allows you to use it at a full capacity, and you provide the body full resources for that. So starting from the early age, if you are now eating junk food, drinking alcohol, party late hours, that's absolutely normal. But just don't forget that you need to give back to your body. The other advice, which I really wish that I had received earlier, is that every imperfect action repeated daily is better than perfect action repeated randomly. I'm a perfectionist starting from my early age. I all the time, no matter how hard I put it at night, I every time get only excellent grades at school, in the university, at work. But behind that perfectionism, a lot of problems are. I try to avoid to perform something at a low level with a low quality, and I postponed the result just because I had to wait until I have enough time, enough resources, enough money to make it a perfect action. Forget about it. Every imperfect action performed consistently is way better than every perfect action performed randomly. Let me know in comments. I think this is a fire one. Please make a tattoo on your heart with that words. The other important thing, learn to communicate. Not everyone is born a perfect communicator. And at the age of 20, you are placed in a society, in the university, in college, at your first job, when you can start creating perfect relationships that will really benefit for you in the future. And what you do? You just waste this tremendous opportunity. You just do not know how to use it. You do not value it. Every person whom you meet can somehow contribute to your planned results, to your future achievements. So don't take it as a very materialistic advice, or take it, whatever you want. But I see it like that. It's not about using every person, you know that meaning? No, it's more about different thing. It's when you try to be useful for others in order to get back some benefit as well in the future. When you contribute to the world with all your kindness, whatever, good deeds, then in the future, the world will give back to you. And we take communication. Communication is extremely important for anybody. And if we take communication, it's extremely important to learn how to communicate, negotiate, create really good relationships, because that will help you to get the first job that is really well paid, first clients, great advices. You will create step by step your surroundings, which you will pick from the excellent people, not from just a random guys who drink beer with you on Saturdays and Sundays. It wasn't my case like that. The other thing is about competition. Competition was all the time killing me. I was so much afraid to fail. I don't remember what was the name of the book, but it struck me so deeply that if I stop comparing myself to others, I will create my own way, and my way is only mine. It's a unique way, so there are no competitors on that way. Once you stop comparing your way with other ways, you create something unique. There is nobody to compete with and nobody to compare yourself with. The other important thing which I realized is that the competition is not about competitors. It's about your competence. Substitute it. You are not trying to win the competitor. You are trying to high-rise your competence, your knowledge base, your experience, your skills. And in this case, you're going to win all the time. The last one, but not the least, is that life is happening now. When you are 20, you believe that, oh, when I will be 30, I will make a lot of money, I will have a family with a big dog, we'll have 2 kids, we will live in a beautiful big house, and everything gonna be good. All our pains, all our fears, and our plans are in the future. All our pains and fears are in the past. But only today, in the moment of now, is the real happiness. This is the moment when the real life is happening. All what is in your head about future or about the past distracts you from a real life, because what is in the past cannot be changed. What is in the future can be changed, but circumstances can change and everything can go wrong, not as planned. So the only right way is to stop being distracted by the future fears, plans, any unexpected circumstances, which you all the time think about that in your head. Stop being distracted by what you've done in the past. Focus on today's day. These are my advices for those who are at the age of 20s. Watch it and let me know in comments which of these advices hit you the most. I'm Anna Zakkery. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.